Hello everyone. There's a bunch of you here. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's just, there we go, have the music fade out. I paused it just the wrong time. Switch over to, it's a stream. I hope everyone is doing well. We had Illusion, Jade, Elementor, Emdalton Murphy, Senchi, Fredo, Christopher, Plug Charlie. Someone's just subscribed. I've slightly altered my monitor setup and now I'm missing a chunk of the screen, so apologies. I will try and alter this. That might work. Vern, DJ Killer, Plug Charlie, Crunch Burnt Toast, Steve H, Joseph, and Flames A. Welcome to the stream. We're back with Powerhouse Beat this time, because I figure, even though Bloodied is the best for getting the score ranks, I'm currently at, score rank 70. And we've got a while left. I think it's September that the run runs out, so I'm not too panicked. So instead, we'll go on Powerhouse Beat, and we will try and... I think it just came up with a lockpick symbol there. We'll try and get a couple of missions done for Wastelanders, because we've still got a lot of stuff to do with this big old guy. Emdalton Murphy says, so glad YouTube has listened to my favourite kind of music, electronica. I don't know what category the music I was listening to was, but it's copyright-free stuff from the YouTube audio library, because that's the kind of music I listen to. Like, legit, I listen to more copyright-free music now than I do mainstream music, I guess? I'm not quite sure how to describe normal music now. Highs from everyone. Hello, everyone. It's good to have all of you here. And Sarge as well, where we've got Torrent and Ash's Boomstick and David and Matthew and Trash Hacker. Got a whole bunch of you here. So thank you all for tuning in. I hope everyone's had a decent weekend, and I hope the weekend ends well for all of you as well. And yes, it is PT time. And hello Paul as well. It's good to see people ticking in. And hopefully we might even get some new people this stream, because YouTube over like the past day or two, I think it's finally worked out like who to recommend my videos to, because I've started getting like a really high click-through rate on videos and stuff, which has been great, because it means it's actually, YouTube is actually like showing my videos. I just remembered, I'm supposed to have that on so you can see my face. I am clearly not put together. I apologise. Yeah, but it means YouTube is hopefully actually showing my videos to the right audience. Because it used to not do that, and now it's started doing that, like, over the past few days, which has been amazing. Hence, like, my past couple of videos have done decent in terms of views. Wilford says, can't wait for the updates, hope weapons get improved, doubt it still. Yeah, I'm not holding my breath on any, like, balance updates being any good, if they come at all. Hello Hunter and Distill, and Mr. Shady Wolf Ninja as well, hope everyone's well. Torrent says, is the internet better now? Better than it was a couple of weeks ago, 100%. Last night it actually dipped out a few times. It was only for like 5-10 seconds, so I imagine even if it happens on stream it won't be like a complete bust. I've just gone all like tensed up and cautious, because this is, I see an enemy over there. But yeah, this is one of the areas where we have a lot of fights in Nuclear Winter, which I've been playing a bit of the past few days. So I just kind of locked up there and went in full... just scouring the screen mode. Mithram, welcome to the stream as well. Just noticed your fusion core counter. Pete has been busy. Yes, I've got 45 fusion cores on me. I've also got a bunch of fusion cores stashed. There's been like a few weeks where there have been lots of challenges. Hello Hunter, welcome to the team. There have been challenges to take over workshops and stuff like that. So I just did that with Powerhouse Beat. Pete took over the, like, a few of the power plant places, and then just got the, workshops that way. Man, I really like Big Guns power armor builds. Like, these, for me, are the perfect power level that I'd like to see from kind of top-tier builds for the most part in this game. Like, I 100% get that not everyone's going to agree with that, and I don't think it should be forced that way. But for me, this is like the perfect power level. I just wanted to get those 308 rounds. There we go. And let's Oh, let's not. Oh, let's actually waste some bullets on you, because I forget that this doesn't actually deal a ton of damage, just as is. It does require the high fire rate. Yeah. Jay says, I'm being confused. I'm listening to Ender Pipcast and your stream at the same time. To be fair, the Pipcast 3000 over on Kado's channel, well worth a listen once you're done with the stream if you're looking for something else to do. But, yeah. Towards the end of the most recent Pipcast episode, I was just in my chair. I was recording like this, and I was just dripping with sweat. It was so hot. Like, it was 8 degrees Celsius hotter in my room than it is today. And I'd just been sat here for like 2.5 hours, 3 hours almost, just sat here talking with Kado and Mantis. And I was just like way too hot at that point.
I know there's a restricted section of the university.
Let's give it a brain focus.
Never noticed?
Christopher says, so how is the co-op play with other YouTubers going? Completely scrapped it. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I basically started contacting people, got like 3/4 of the way down my list, then just went back up on the list and contacted everyone again to let them know it was cancelled. Yep. Fredo says, I remember when we were stuck in that house in nuclear winter a few months back. Don't jinx it with the internet. We've had like engineers out, we've got a new socket, they've like redone like some of the actual wiring outside and stuff. There's been lots of stuff. Hello Madwiz and Ben as well. Let's talk to Professor Bot now.
Overseer mentioned there would be more people coming.
And, Scott's saying, I tried to play third person so many times I can't get the hang of it. I suck at third person, but I try and play in it occasionally, and especially, like, in stream and stuff, if I'm not, like, I'm going for a low-level area. I wasn't too worried about it. I'm gonna skip through the chat. I apologise. If you want to see, like, the full story thing, check out Melee Madness or the Scavenger Run, and I actually edit them and audio balance them and everything. But in the live stream, I'm more concerned about talking to you! Yes, you! That's who I want to be talking to. Oh my god, Kite! You are actually awake! Oh, hello to the stream, Kite. Welcome is not a good sentence, but I think you get what I'm saying. Oh, dirty water, nice. Oh, Kado coming in with the $5. Oh, hey, I'm a bad company and you a Sarge. There we go, there's... Man, that was a loud one. There's the notification sound. Particularly loud that time. I know Med says the Protectron looks thick. It's a very nice Protectron. I do like the different robot designs in Fallout. They're really cool. My favourite, of course, are the Mr. Handys. They are, like, so cool looking. They should add level scaling to 76. I think that's going to be kind of what it will be like with One Wasteland. And Ben's saying, do you have the Secret Service armor yet? On my main character I do, not on this one. Pardon me. I'm not going to worry about Secret Service armor on this one, because this is my power armor build. Oh, I'm Kite one-upping Kado, quite literally, with $1 more at $6. Man, okay, the donation sounded very loud today. It's variable, like, loudness on donation noises for some reason, and I don't know what does it. Okay, that one was a bit quiet, a big red subscribing. But yeah, that was a tad bit noisy. Okay, well, obviously I'm going to take all the weights, because this is a ton of junk. Overseer was being very noisy there. And I put my gun away. I'm trying to remember how you get into the maintenance. Can I just... No, there is a way you can get into the area straight away, but I can't remember. Crispy Gorgons. For this is one Wasteland is anything like one Tamriel, but it will be scaled. Yeah, I imagine that's what it's going to be like. And Fredo plays a lot of ESO, so he's the expert on that. Okay, I can't remember the shortcut way to do this, so I'm just gonna speak to everyone and spam through the thingy. Okay, let's... Yep, power for everything. Boom. We're gonna do it this way instead. Apologies. And, oh, Jade's coming with £7, which is like even more of a one-up thanks to exchange rates. Thank you very much,
Yes.
Jade. And thank you everyone for being... God!
I want justice.
That one was louder!
No. I want
I'm starting to think they're doing it off of the amount done.
just bring
That's like the decibel boost is being given. Ben says, do you think Secret Service is worth the grind? Yes. That is, like, Secret Service armor is the best armor. Plus, with crafting it, it does cost a lot of legendary modules and stuff. But it's like, you're going to get legendary every time. It's the thing most worth the grind, as far as I'm concerned. And security recording? Man, I haven't done it this way in so long. Polly the Mr. Handy is cool. I like the colour scheme on that Mr. Handy. It was a kind of blue you don't see much. Okay, we're out of that. And... okay, wait, I'm probably just going to turn one of them in. If I can, because it doesn't really matter at all. Jay says, I enjoy Sarge's pain. I'm glad it brings enjoyment. That's what really matters. Imagine how loud 100 quid would be if that is the case, as Frodo. Yeah. Oh, everyone better donate like $1 million if need be, just to be sure. Okay, this says it only costs a lot of legendary modules if you actually want good rolls. Yeah, you are, like anything in this game, you're relying so much on RNG, but it's a bit annoying. Kato's also joined the team. Jay, do not donate 100 quid. Like, if you want to donate, you can do, like Jade, Kite, and Kato have done, but do want to make it clear it's by no means, like, expected of anyone. All I expect is for you to be happy all the time while watching this. I don't even expect that. I expect nothing. That's about it.
that right?
You're going to make this
Okay.
easy for everyone?
Don't think I will.
Now, here...
No.
do I? Oh, I don't have a grenade. Overseer, out of the way, please. Okay. So, that is one way of doing it. Da-da-da! Just murder everything.
Shame it had to end this.
Frodo says, I don't think you should. I don't think Sarge would appreciate being deaf.
Thank you
He's
for
blue
your
because he's a
help,
police handy.
Overseer.
Yeah, he's like gold
It's a better place because
security chief person. Which is pretty cool. Only $200 to destroy Sarge's eardrums.
When I first did a
Crunch
book
But Toasters, I
simulator,
still wish
it was
that
a
they would
riot
add respect to
because
76. Yeah, I'm hopeful it will come at some point.
we had. Some people died. Riots had to be contained. We were lucky 76 never had to go through either of these cases.
Yeah. That little line there, you kind of learn that the Overseer maybe did some bad stuff in her Vortec training. Which is a bit like, ooh, dear. Hello, the Pastor. Welcome to the stream. Jade says, I mean, I thought the decimal was automatic. It's not. I'm missing something there. Upstairs. That's where I need to go. Cool. I wonder if that way is actually quicker than getting the two people to talk to each other. Because you only need to talk to one of them. I'm thinking about this in speedrunning terms, despite the fact that this game is not like a speedrunning game. It's just like, I could shave off like 4 seconds, maybe. Which totally matters in a game where half of it is just grind. Oh, I'm over encumbered. And there's an iBot. Oh, I missed. There we go. Encumbered. Crunch Burnt Toast says, I had to abandon my level 82 player because it was too weak. Oh man,
Well.
that sucks. I mean, you can do some respecking with changing the special stats one level at a time, but
Yes.
it does take a while. Okay, oh wait.
I have my own cap and gown to share with you.
Cool, that's it done.
Hopefully, what you'll find in the
Yeah,
restored version will be even better.
It would be nice if there was just a full respec system added into the game. That was a lot simpler than spending basically one level up per individual special point you want to change. Like, I wouldn't even mind it being somewhat costly, as long as it was, like, thorough. And Illusion, welcome to the stream. Although I'm pretty sure you were here, like, an hour or so before the stream actually started. Banfredo, he's mean. Moderators, be nice to each other. Okay, man. I'm gonna be over encumbered again. I don't even know what you're asking, Illusion, so I don't know how to answer. If any of you are on my Discord, which is linked below, You'll have seen Jade and Fredo occasionally bicker with one another. Playfully, to be clear. But it's what you gotta deal with when you're Sarge. Ben says, I want to do an automatic rifle build, but people say the big downfall about it is the ammo. I mean, if you go for bloodied, you deal like stupid amounts of damage and then don't have to worry about it. The ammo is a concern, but man, everything's already dead. But you can definitely like manage it, especially if you use like 2 or 3 different rifles that you can go between. Like you could have like an automatic pipe rifle potentially for low-level areas in the forest, and then maybe like an automatic combat rifle for the mid-tier areas, and then like an automatic handmade or something for the top-tier areas. Depends on legendary rolls and stuff as well, obviously. Ooh. A Nomad says, I think they confirmed respecking is confirmed. Right. I remember hearing stuff about it, but I can't remember a single, like, actual piece of information. Hunter says, ammo is only concerned if you're too lazy to make your own ammo. Just crafting ammo is pretty good as well. Illusion says, ammo isn't hard to find, just get the ammunition factory. If you don't mind potentially getting attacked by PvP people, or if you're doing it in a private world, then yeah, you can just go for the ammo factory as well. Fire in short bursts is always good. Mifrin says, hey Sarge, what faction do you recommend leveling up first, Raiders or Settlers? Raiders, I'd say. They've got the ammo machine, which is very good as well. Just like for passively giving you ammo as you play, pretty much. Which is pretty cool. That's one of my favourite rewards from Wastelanders, actually. Yes, and as Fredo says, Super Duper and Ammo Smith is a must for crafting. Hey, and we got people subscribing, which is nice. I'm not sure how many of them are from the stream, but I'm glad to see people are subscribing to the channel, because we were starting to get like a slight downtick in the number of subscribers, and it's boosted up over the past few days. Although I'm kind of worried that today and tomorrow with the live stream and the Melee Madness might drop that down a bit. Ben says, do you think they will make another online Fallout game? I don't think they're going to do one anytime soon. Like, within the next 10 years? No. I'd say big no on that. Like 20, 25 years from now, though? Maybe. But right now they're just going to work on this game, try and improve it as best as they can. Hopefully stick with it for a long time. Like, I want them to stick with this game for like 5-10 years at least. But who knows how that will go. I'm actually trying to look into something related to that, but no other online Fallout game for a while, I reckon. Fallout 5 is almost certainly going to be a single-player RPG. Because, of course it will be. I mean, I see lots of people being like, they're completely different because they made a spin-off that was different, but there's been tons of spin-offs that are different. So, I'm not too worried about that.
The rumor mill gets
Let's just skip through this again.
Fort?
Boom, boom, boom. I'll try to do this. There we go, as quietly as possible as well. Perfect. Pastor says, I remember from the Fastnacht Day event stream you mentioned you like rice. What is your favourite rice? Mine is Mexican style. I normally have plain rice. One of my big reasons I like rice so much is that it's, like, really, really cheap for me to make. Which is, like, a huge selling point for me. Because it's... I mostly like rice because it's, like, flexible and cheap. And financially, it's like, if I'm going to get rice, I'm just going to get basic rice. So I don't really think about it other than that. You can make people from ammo? Yes, apparently. Can you use shotgun perks with Tesla shotgun? I'd assume so. Like, I figure that's the case. I think that there's a armor bench or something near here. I'm trying to recall, but I think there is. What we have... Oh, we're gonna have...
Right there.
Security showing up. Are you... I'm missing so many shots. There we go. Actually aiming, Sarge. That's the way to do it. Oh. I feel like there's a bench upstairs? And I'm just looking for a bench so I can scrap down all that lead I got. I'm going to try a bloody power armor to his Tauren. Alrighty. you do miss out on unyielding there. Which is like, I've seen a few people go for bloody power arm, but I feel it's like not the best way to potentially go for it. And man, this Assaultron is a bit of a pain. There we go. Oh, it sounds like they might be about to explode as well. So they're making the explodey noise. Yep, they did. Fallout 5 is at least a decade away. Yeah, I'd imagine much more. Like, I'd say Fallout 5 will probably be a... Oh, no bench. I thought there was, but there's not. Ooh, a T60 torso. Oh, it's level 50 as well. No. I'll craft my own. I've got high intelligence. It's fine. Yeah, Fallout 5 I wouldn't expect to see until, like, at least a few years after Elder Scrolls 6, but honestly, like, much further away than that. Like, it's not coming anytime soon. How over-encumbered am I? I'm 50 points over-encumbered, although Kato's name is completely in the way there. And, oh, I have got a bunch of stuff to drop by the looks of it. But none of it's actually that heavy. Man! Oh, I've also got fireworks. Have I got heavy ammo I can drop, maybe? Fusion cores. I mean, these I'm going to drop because I don't need, but yeah, okay. I really could do with getting to a crafting bench, because then I can scrap down a bunch of stuff for mods and other bits and pieces, so let's focus on that. This won't be too terrible. What's your opinion on the creation engine? I am not an expert on technical stuff, so I can't really comment too much on it just offhand, I'm afraid. And as Hunter says, you can make a lot of good stuff with rice. Yeah, rice is a great, like, filler to go along with, like, a few bits of flavour. And no, nothing else that you need to grab. Rice cooker. I don't have a rice cooker. I do have, like, a little pot or saucepan, or I don't know actually what you describe it as, but I've got something to cook rice in, which is about the right size for, like, a portion. Deacon? You have been asked what your favourite Fallout DLC is, Sarge, but this time, what is your least favourite one? Okay. It's not Dead Money, but I was playing, like, the end bit of Dead Money the other day, like, right before I went to bed on console, and I really did not enjoy doing that. It was very frustrating. Maybe Operation Anchorage? Like, it's very linear. It's not much to do. Maybe that one. I'm not sure. Rice cooker, deacon, rice and noodles, says Illusion. Trevor says, hi, I'm relatively new to the game and I'm rank 47 and just completed the Vault 79 raid. Any tips for the journey ahead? Take it casually? That's probably my biggest tip. Yeah, just work out what you fancy doing. Just try and get, like, the dailies and stuff done for bonus rewards. Take your time with it, really, because you've got the big thing out of the way. Do lots of events, too, for treasury notes. Wolford says, try a Facebook group. I'm not sure what that is for. Lou says, the Assaultron kicked my butt so many times, it's annoying. Actually, the next episode of Melee Madness has me fighting that Assaultron, and it shoots me through cover during the episode as well, which bugged me so much. Like, I specifically ducked down behind cover, and the laser just goes straight through it. And I'm just like, oh, great. No, Hunter's creating a new team. This time between 3 and 4... Oh, the time between Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 was 8 years. So yeah, I wouldn't expect another Fallout game for quite a while. Nobody is in Facebook anymore. I use Facebook very rarely myself. I do have a Facebook page for the channel, but I basically never use it. There's no engagement or stuff for it anyway. It's like, oh yeah, I could post the videos there, and it might get one more view, and that's literally it. And it's like, oh, I don't care enough to do that most of the time. Scrapping mods, start with Fredo. Trevor said I jumped into Discord and asked peeps there. Yes, the Discord has lots of channels and thousands of people. So that is the, like, social space area. Join us. There we go. Fredo's put the Discord link if you do fancy joining. Terrence says, what kind of gun is that? This gun is my minigun. This is my big fancy tri-barrel explosive minigun. Which I think this one might have been a gift from Hunter. I'm not sure at this point. Okay. There we go. I scrap all of that. That gets me under-encumbered. And then I scrap all of this stuff down. And learn a bunch of mods and stuff for it. Plus, get some extra junk. Because we're all going to need a bunch of junk once it comes to the 4th. So like a few days. And then there'll be the Project Atlas going on. Perfect, look at that. Made a ton of space. And go up there, and then I can talk to Meg. Boom. Blasphemer, Paul says, do you think they'll go full World of War with 76 content? New dragon maps released as paid content, etc. could be cool, opening up US regions, Alaska, Europe. I doubt it. I'd like to see more locations, and it's another thing I've actually got a video somewhat talking about in the future. But I wouldn't expect it to go like, wow, anytime soon. We'll join Discord. Hey! Kiddo says, I figured you were going to say Zeta. See, I don't hate Project Mothership Zeta. Like, I think it's better than Operation Anchorage. Like, neither of them I hold up as, like, great, amazing DLCs. But Anchorage feels like the most dull one to me. Okay, but open up. There we go. Back in here. To the scrap box. Boom. Okay, I'm also going to actually jump out of power armor for a minute so that I can sleep. Do I have... Yeah, I've still got armor as well. Which... Oi! I got a mole rat chasing me too. It's not what I need. Oh. Oh, we go. Okay. Let's... Oh, wrong way. Gonna run upstairs to my little bed. Sleep there. Hold on. Will Carla's ghost make an appearance? I do not know. Fred is also confused about the dragon maps. Everyone asking how Kato is. I hope Kato is okay. He seemed okay yesterday. Petition to change Powerhouse Pete to Sport. Pete is Sport. Suppressor explosive? I think that is one, so yes would be from there. Pampered Pete. Is that a gun you can still get, or is it legacy? Still a gun you can get. Just a random drop. Terrence says, I screwed up and did not do some of the Settlers quest and did not get my stealth suit. Be sure to do some other quest on the Settlers before signing with Raiders. Yes, do... If you haven't done Wastelanders yet, make sure to do both sides. God, I'm having to think too hard on this. Up to the point where you get both siding with Crater and siding with Foundation. That way you'll get like maximum reputation gain you can from them, as well as various good rewards, plenty of which are difficult to get otherwise. AJ Red, welcome to the stream, says, when is Season 1 ending? I was told it ends when the Brotherhood of Steel update drops. I thought it was like mid-September. That's what I recall. Where'd I get to? Imagine playing a Fallout game before the war as like a detective, something like that, and discover international secrets and stuff that led up to the war. It's an interesting idea, but I'm not sure how fun it would actually end up being. Simply because it's a vastly different worldscape you'll be dealing with. Miniguns kill a mole rat. I mean, I have to use something. When you're a big guns character, you're not really focusing so much on the tiny stuff. Update is after August 11th, says Terrence. Yeah, I think it was something like 6 or 7 weeks, like they told us, and I'm sure I said in the video when like the end date is. So, the information will be out there. Be careful what you summon. Hey! Toro managed to summon Carla's ghost. And why does your character have a shelf on his leg? That's the Trapper armor. Trapper armor's very bulky. Yeah. This armor is not really anything I need, seeing as I'm in power armor almost all the time. But I've kept it on for the time being, I guess. Hey, and Kiddo's doing good. Do you use magic weapons? No! And I'm really hoping we're going to be patched out sooner rather than later. And yes, Season 1 still has a few weeks in it. Yeah, I feel like September is when it ends. So that should be a while to go. Mr. Shady Wolf Ninja just says, I've just unlocked the Gorse shotgun. I found it underwhelming. I'm a shotgun build. Am I doing it wrong? I've not used it. So I can't give you first-hand knowledge. Hunter says it ends when the green spaceship reached the end of the board. And we can check right now. I think I'm about to go up a tiny bit, because someone's buying stuff from me. But yeah, green spaceship is currently back here. So we're about 2/3 of the way through the legendary run, I'd say. So yeah, about 2/3 through, I guess. Oh man, there we go. All right, let's talk to Ren quickly.
You here to help?
Pick up this quest.
I need. Look.
Bosh.
Sure ain't earning any points.
Boom.
Just standing around here.
And then we'll talk to Meg. Hunter says it ends with... Oh, yep. The idea for could work well as DLC. I believe we still have 5 weeks left of Season 1, says David. Oh, and Carlos goes, thank you very much. Only 38 likes. Hit that thumbs up. At 70, he starts killing NPCs. I'm going to do that anyway. Okay, I'm going to blow my nose quickly as well. Because it is really itching for some reason. It does this a lot when I live stream. And I never know why. Not once do I have any idea why that is. Apologies for that. I'm kicking stuff as well. I need to tidy my entire room. Carlos Ghost says to get revenge for a death. Oh yes, thank you, Fredo, for pointing out the curtains, which you all got a lovely glance at right there. They have been fixed and sorted and all of that good stuff. Okay, let's just...
Well,
There we go. Bop, 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 bop.
shit.
And... There we go. And... Bop. Cool. No lightning pepper, I don't. Or at least I really hope I don't. Fredo says, well, I mean, I sort of paid Sarge to kill her. Yeah, it is kind of Fredo's fault as well. Those lovely wheel hung curtains. Yes, David, the curtains back there. Look at them. Look at how they look like actual curtains. It's great. Surround sound nose blow. I tried to do that as quietly as possible, so I was hoping it wouldn't go through. Okay, so we're just gonna skip through this quickly. Apologies again for anyone who wanted to listen to the dialogue.
What the hell do you want this?
Nothing. Hey, no. Try not to swear there. There we go. Boom. Overseeing completed. Now we should need to talk to Lou. I think. Wait, not this one.
This place is too.
And let's also pick up
Look,
the Raider Punk.
I can definitely find you at.
There you go. Come on. There we go. Boom. Boom. Perfect. Just skip through everything nice and quickly. He used some atoms to buy new curtains for real life Cap. I actually didn't pay for... It's not even new curtains. It's like new hooks up top to just make it slightly better hung. And it was my sister who ended up buying them. Because she watched the stream where I was trying to fail and do it. And she even like sent a bunch of her friends over to watch me fail to do that. So yeah, that's a thing. He's not wearing a mask. They're at least 6 inches from the screen. Yes, do practice social distancing. I haven't left like my house and garden area since like April, I think. So I'm being like ultra cautious because like nobody in my village wears a mask or anything. So I'm like not going anywhere at all. So yeah, I'm being very, very cautious and careful. Because I know that a lot of people aren't, unfortunately. One sec. I just gotta... There we go. High enough strength. Perfect, 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 perfect. I just want to get through this. When I can pay attention to chat again. Yes, 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 yes. Just... Yep, there we go. That'll do it. Come on! Hurry up! Man, the conversations can take a while. This is like my 6th time, I think, going through this. So I've got bored of it, I'm afraid. Kite says, hey Sarge, would you ever play some sort of modded single-player Fallout game where your viewers can donate to either aid you or harm you in-game? I don't know how that would work. I don't know how that would work at all. Jace has heard of mute search. Yeah, I could have clicked the mute thing, but I didn't think it'd be that loud. A cyber choice Fallout stream would be sick. I mean, like Fredo has mentioned, he's already paid me before to, like, murder NPCs. Like, we've already had something of the sort. But I'm not sure... Yeah, I don't think I trust a mod which somehow, like, integrated the stuff. Like... It sounds a bit too sketchy for me if there's something like that out there. But I'm down for, like, interaction and stuff and things. Okay, I'm also going to open up these doors just for anyone who happens to wander by. And run to the cave, then... Oh, I think I need to kill a red stag for one of my challenges. So, there we go. Oh, really? Stupid red stags. I only needed to kill, like, one of them. Where was I? Oh, the Minecraft vid kite. Wait, Minecraft vid? I don't know what's going on there. Fellow38, welcome to the stream. Says Sarge, it's good to see you. Haven't made it to a live stream in a while. How have you been? Well, I've missed a fair few live streams because the internet was being terrible for a long time. But I have been alright. I've been alright, although I keep having... No. Don't... I'm just going to wipe them out. I'm going to deal with all of the red stags. Because otherwise, they're just going to cause me problems. I've been being attacked by red stags. David says, I missed the whole fiasco with the curtains at the end of the stream. What happened? I tried rehanging these curtains, but I only had, like, 6 hoop things that I went by. So they were constantly, like, that shaped. So now I've got, like, 50 hoops or something to string them all up with. Jay says, dude, I donated the money for the curtains. You owe sister monies. Yeah, I probably do. But I feel like she's much more in debt to me than I am to her. So she can just take that off of the debt. And that's fine that way. Much easier. Where'd I get to? Where did I get to? Oh, I missed the whole fiasco. Paul saying, the fixer plans, I was under the impression that you got them from something to do with the encrypted event. Been there, done that, now all I got was a costume and useless loot. Yes, you do get them from that event, but it's a chance to get them. Like just about everything in this game, there's RNG to it. So, you might get them on your first attempt, you might get them on your 100th. It's all a case of if the game decides to be nice. 10% chance for fixed plans drop in encrypted events as Deacon, thank you very much. I mean, doesn't have to be donations, can be a chat thing. Yeah, I'm alright with that, but it has to be well thought out. Lightning Pepper says, do you play Nuclear Winter? I do indeed. Man, my nose is itching like crazy again, and I don't know why. I do play Nuclear Winter. Kato, myself, and X-Tribe, one of the people on the Discord, we jumped in a couple of days ago, I think, and had, like, 2 wins, which was nice. I only played, like, 4 matches, so it was a good ratio of wins. Used to be a higher drop chances, Deacon. Yeah, I got my one, I think, on the... Like, the only fixer plan I think I've ever got, I think I got on my first or second encrypted event, which is pretty nice. Red Stag? Ragstag? Red Stag. And that one, Red Stag, caught some air. Yeah, I've got actually... Oh, I'm just going to quickly show you in my photo gallery. I've got a really nice photo of a red stag that got caught in a tree, which I like. This one. I like this one.
I don't want no one getting hurt. I count on me.
Cheers. Only up to 9 more tries at the event, but it's not 9 more tries. That's not how probability works. But, yeah, that's not how probability works, I'm afraid. But, if you keep trying it, hopefully you will get it. But each time it's a 10% chance. It doesn't stack. And, okay, I'm just going to skip through this again. Fella38 says, hey, do you guys want some... I forget he's an idiot who doesn't just let me skip through his stuff. There we go. Fella38 says, hey, do you guys want some more great Sarge content? Check out Fallout 4 Roguelike. It's amazing. Thank you very much, Fellow38. Do check that out. It is very good. It's like a character build, challenge run, cinematic series all rolled into one. Which is lots of fun. Wolford says, when you go outside, your eyes really hurt. I'm okay with that. I look out the window sometimes. Plus, I'm having to water the garden like every day at the moment. So I do go outside. Just into the garden, very briefly. But man, I am missing being able to go out. Like, at the end of last year, start of this year, I was planning for 2020 to be like my year of socialising and all of that stuff. And actually, right at the start of the year in late January, start of February, I was able to go meet up with a friend, and I went over to train Tripolo to get him and stuff, and it was great. But obviously can't do any of that stuff now. RJH says, what is the best possum backpack mod? Is high capacity a possum one? Because that's one I go for. Charles, I guess, welcome to the stream. Kado, RNG, real new gamer. Oh! David, I did encrypt it a couple of days ago for the first time in over 6 months and got fixed plan. Very nice. Crunchbird Dosed, won once in Nuclear Winter. Hey, what an on the win. Like, having a, like, coordinated team really helps. And I don't mean to brag, but if you follow me on Twitter, at Bad Company Sarge, literally underneath my name, my past, like, couple of tweets, I think, have been me... Oh, I need to be in Power Armor. Have been me, like, in Far Cry New Dawn, which I've been playing. It's been me in that game, getting, like, some crazy good snipes and stuff. Michael says, hey Sarge, come across a fixer plan for 5,000 caps. I jumped on that, figured it was a great deal. Yeah, fixer plans tend to be 10 to 15,000 is like the go-to price for them. So that is very good. Lighting says, you're weird with such pictures. I've got like some fancy, like, good pictures in my photo gallery. I've got some of them as Patreon wallpapers. You go to patreon.com/badcompany-sarge and throw money at me every month. There's a bunch of wallpapers that come with it. Yeah. Let's pick up the hill itself. Okay. There we go. Yeah. But a lot of my photos as well tend to be random ones. I like go through and get rid of a bunch of them from time to time. Oh, they teleport so quickly. There we go. Got rid of them. Oh, there we go. Cirque, welcome to the stream, says, took me around 20 encrypted events to get the plan. That doesn't seem too terrible. Like, I'm glad you at least got the plan. But yeah. It's one of, like, the most highly sought after things in the game, pretty much. So, very difficult to get. EJ Red says, you got a great deal, that's half of its price. Yeah. 5k for a fixer plan, very nice price. Like, I'd buy it at that level, and I don't even need a fixer on this character. Oh, thank you, Kado. Reminder, thumbs up the stream. Sarge likes collecting them. Yes, I would like to collect all your thumbs, please. Oh, I'm in danger. Okay, let's go for the head. What? Why'd my gun go away? Alright, well, it's fine. Nothing to worry about. My 50 cal, which is like my big heavy gun, just decided to fail for a second there. Fellow 38 says, I always have to plug roguelike. It's my favourite series on the channel. Thanks very much. It's one of the favourite things I've worked on. Like, it reminds me somewhat of like what Neebs Gaming do with their cinematic stuff. Like, not as good, obviously, because they got like a full team of like professional people doing it. But it's on that same kind of vein, and I really love watching that kind of thing. And it's one of those series that I myself can go back to and watch and enjoy, which is nice. Jade's trying to refuse giving me her thumbs, which I think is very cruel. I clearly need them. Oh, thank you, Fredo, for plugging the Twitter there. Because, yeah, follow me on Twitter, because I tweet. And if you like reading tweets, well, I tweet them. Good panel. Fredo says, all I want to do is see my girlfriend down lockdown. Yeah, like, it'll be real nice when it's all over and done with. Like, this thing doesn't even... Like, look at it. Doesn't even hurt. Oh! Forgot power. Okay, I'm glad they didn't make this pool too deep. Because that would have been real bad. He's not having my thumbs. Cheapest since then was 11k caps. Kato says, Weasel is my favourite raider. Weasel is lovely. At some point I might do like a top 10 Fallout NPCs list, or something stupid like that. And Weasel will be near the top. Because of course you will. Weasel is great. I took a lot more bullets than I felt it should have. 2 Liter J says, why are Bethesda YouTubers British? Followed by Kato saying, excuse, I am not British. Yeah, most of the Bethesda YouTubers I know are not British. Like, they're Australian or American. Like, many a true nerd and myself and probably some other people, but those are the two I can think of that are British. You can nuke the imposter sheep squatch and still counts as a completion. I feel like that'd be difficult on timing. Kato's definitely not a Brit. Kato's definitely not a Brit. He does all of those American-sounding things, like talking in an American voice. Okay. That's just... The frogs are... putting me off a bit. Making noises. Still got to put a heavy barrel on the 50... But have I not done that? Oh, I probably don't have the mod. That'll probably be why. It's nice to see you better today. Thank you very much. I was ill for like a couple of recent video recordings. I'm still a tad bit under the weather. Just with a cold or something of a sort, to be clear. Like, nothing really bad. But, yeah, it did mess up a couple of recordings. Kato says, if you give Sarge all your thumbs, he can actually use the idiom, I'm all thumbs, and it can be true. I mean, I'd have to replace myself entirely with thumbs at that point as well. Okay, let's just... Ah! That's not how you travel! It's not how you travel at all. And, jeez. I feel like the damage is not quite registering as it should be. Drink Bundy with... I've got no idea what Elemental's talking about there, I'm afraid. Sarge sinks. Sarge, I'm confused. Why is there only 31k subs? There's 31k subs because we actually had a bit of a boost to subs in the past few days. And I'm a smallish channel. That's why. Like, were you expecting more or less? Oh, thank you very much, Kite, for the thumbs there. I appreciate it. I will take them. I will not tell you all what I do with those thumbs, but you do need to keep giving me your thumbs up. And it's all part of my master plan to take over, to do nothing suspicious with them at all. Yeah. And apparently Kato is on fire. That's not good. M. Dalton says, yeah, I have a wedding in January I have to get to. Mine. I'm glad at least it's, like, next year. I've known a few people who have, like, lost their weddings this year that were going on. But yeah, I hope that it will, like, end up being okay. I feel like January is far enough away where there's a chance things can be, like, properly back to normal and you'll be able to do it without too much alteration, but at the same time things could still be terrible. I really hope they aren't, though, and I hope your wedding is, like, ends up going smoothly, despite the no doubt fair amount of stress it might be causing right now. Okay. David says, FYI, even if you side with Foundation, you want to do lose quests for Krita in case Bethesda brings back killing red scorpions for a daily, bruh. 3 to 5 in this cave. What happens if you don't do this quest and side just with the settlers the entire time, then? Can you, like, not come in this cave at all? And Eric, welcome to the stream. Oh, Fredo, I'm not that bad a villain. If you listen to me in the Pipcast 3000 over on Kato's channel, you'll know that I'm a great villain. I'm constantly saying things that are horrible and terrible and no one can agree with. Oh, and Crunch Burnt Toast giving me a thumbs up and a thumbs down. Very nice. Michael says, now that I have the fixer plan, can I craft different legendary fixes as long as I have the legendary mods or whatever it's called from Purveyor? No, but you have a chance of legendary fixes dropping within the legendary reward pool. But you can't craft legendary fixes. It's only Wastelander specific weapons and armor that can be crafted with the legendary modules from the Purveyor. Hopefully that made sense, but yeah. That also is a reason why legendary fixes are very valuable, because they're tradable on top of that, but you have to rely on RNG to be able to get them. And where am I getting to on here? I can't remember if I can just choose the first option every time. I'm pretty sure I can. Okay, yeah. Okay, I think... Yep, nice. Boom! Mission completed. Back to Crater. Ooh, but Storm of Suitors is going on. It started a minute ago, though. I'm not too worried about going to that. What will the next Pipcast topic be? Oh, I don't know. The most recent one was character builds, and that was very much like, before the Pipcast we were going... I suggested it before the Pipcast, I was like, I can talk on character builds, and just kind of dunked on Bloodied, I said. And I was like, I could talk on character builds, and then we kind of did, but we kept it short because the news topics took up, like, a lot of time. I don't know. Yeah, you'd be better off probably asking Kado. I know we've got a few in there. I think, like, mounts in Fallout is one, but I feel like that would be vehicles in Fallout, more appropriately. I don't know. There's a couple we've got as, like, potentials we can use in the future if need be. But feel free to leave, like, a, hey, please talk about this in the Pipcast thing at either myself or Kado. Pardon me. And we will consider it. Jakal says, opinion on Bethesda's unbanning dupers and letting them keep the guns. I hadn't actually heard about that until now. I know that some of the people who think they got banned were actually, like, put in timeout, essentially. So I'd like to think it was just that, or possibly mistaken ones. But if there's any confirmed cases of, like, people who were 100% duping and got to keep dupe guns, that will be quite frustrating. David says, you cannot get very far in the cave. I had to escort a friend so she could get kills last daily. Okay. Michael says, that made perfect sense. Just didn't understand how that worked. Thanks. Perfect. Good to hear it. Crunch Burnt Toast. Sarge, are you also experiencing your farming spots for junk not resetting when you switch servers, or is it just me? I'm not playing enough to notice. Like, besides this, where I'm literally making something for a video or a live stream. Thank you very much for subscribing, Robert. Other than this, I'm just logging into do the dailies, and that's all I'm playing of Fallout right now. Like, I've gone off Fallout 76 a bit, since my last, like, couple of videos have been critical as well. I've been focusing more on the negative, and I've just been in a bit of a slump with it all recently. I'm feeling a bit down, so I've not been playing or enjoying the game as much as I used to, unfortunately. Rider Roach. As Coda says, yep, make suggestions in the comments. Shakel says, I can confirm 100%. Well, that sucks then. I've already complained about duping in the game before. Duping and hacking, all of that stuff. There's just more problems on a game that already has a bunch of problems. Charles says, since the Pipcast is mainly about Fallout, I would like to hear your thoughts on where you think Elder Scrolls 6 is going. Sorry. The reason that's funny is because you go, well, on this Fallout thing, I'd like Elder Scrolls. I don't think we've really got much we could talk about with Elder Scrolls 6. Because so little is known right now, really. It's like, oh, Elder Scrolls 6. No, we did. We covered Elder Scrolls 6 about a month or so ago. We covered it. We talked about it. We've already done that. We had the full thing. It ended up being like almost a couple of minutes for the whole discussion. It was full. Okay, I need to speak to Gale, and then I'm guessing we've got a nuke thing. And I mean story-wise. Yeah, literally no idea. No idea whatsoever. Until there's more information, no ideas. It's like, hey, what's happening in Elder Scrolls 6? Dunno. Ask me in 10 years when it comes out. Then I'll have an idea. Oh man, my fusion cores have gone up.
So many humans.
Alright, Vex and Field. Pipcast is mainly Fallout. It is. It's gaming news and Fallout. Although the previous one to this week was mainly Fallout and then a tiny bit of gaming news at the end. No, I don't know if I have enough charisma. Okay. I'm going to have to pay somewhat of attention to... do I need to pay attention to what's being said? I can probably just skip through all of this. It'll be fine. Oh, and thank you very much for saying the curtains are mint. I'm glad they look a bit better. And, Ice Tiger saying hello from South Carolina. Not at all interesting fact. The last location I saw on a map was South Carolina. Yeah. So I know that's in America. I was going to try and, like, marvel you with my amazing knowledge of where it was. I'm terrible at geography and stuff, I'm afraid. Bop. Let's travel to Kado, and let's do a quick Scorch Beast Queen. Because why not? Jay says there was a lot of not Fallout this week. Yeah, we ended up talking a lot on news, although a lot of the topics ended up drifting off into complaining about different aspects of Fallout. There was a lot of things that linked together. Oh, and Charles is from South Carolina too. We got everyone's from South Carolina. Everyone, I say. Really, game? Spawning me. Oh wait, is it spawning me in the nuke zone? I might be just outside of the nuke zone. That might not be too bad. Oh, and look at this. Everyone's level 1. Which definitely isn't a bug. Definitely isn't a bug. See, those people are level 48 and 51, and I was level 211. So clearly, Kado is level 1 and... Oh, he's not tiny anymore. Why aren't you tiny, Kato? Tiny like that ball that's rolling around? I don't know. Oh, what is boy dissing Oklahoma? Like they're acting like there's not even an entire song about it. And Frodo is from near where I am. As in, he is from the UK. And this is all relatively close together. Jade saying, that's because 2/3 of you were Bethesda shills. Hey, I'd like to be clear. I'm clearly the only Bethesda shill here. Come on. Yeah, pick up your grenades, Kato. You think you can drop stuff and I won't steal it? Oh. Fireworks! Well, I tried to put down fireworks. Alright, let's just shoot her a bit. There we go. Oh! Oh god, that's horrible sounding! What's... Oh! What's making that noise? Oh, okay, yeah, let's back away from whoever's making that horrible sound. I apologise to all of you who had to listen to that. That was not nice. Okay, let's just keep the fire sustained on her. Oh, yeah, show me your face! I'll get all the damage in there. Oh, now people are talking. It's in the middle of a busy fight. Okay, let's just get the final shots as she tries to fly away. And then reload. I can always hear the banjos. No, Sarge was near a place. Yeah, near Sarge is totally a place. Don't you guys measure things in PTS? Proximity to Sarge. Christopher says, greetings from Florida, the state even a hurricane is trying to avoid. It can be, it used to be really entertaining to hear news out of Florida. Crunchbird Toast says, I was checking how long I was subbed by seeing videos that I remember watching when they came out, and I think it's been almost 3 years. Nice. Or did you join because of, like, the Skyrim stuff, I'm guessing, then? Come on now, Sarge. I'm not from or in South Carolina. You sure? I feel like everyone must be. Kato has thin legs in the game. Aw, don't make fun of Kato's pretty little character. I mean, the Hurricane doesn't want that. Hunter says, oh, a hacked 50 cal apparently. That's what's going on then. Yeah, I'm staying a bit away just for the noise issue. So, up. Okay. We all see... Really? And like a 70% hit chance, not a single one was hitting. But, okay, I want to, yeah, mess up a legendary Scorch Beast a bit too. And there we go. Nope, you... Oh yeah, someone's hacking like crazy over there. Which is not good. Oh well, at least we've got like some stable flux and stuff. And we'll be able to get a couple of legendary bits of loot. Wait, didn't I literally just shoot this guy down? Am I not getting the loot from it? That's going to be quite annoying if that's the case. Jay says, what am I saying? All three of you own more than one version of 76. Oh, okay, so technically I own like 2 accounts of 76, but Jade actually bought me one of said accounts. So that is on her far more than it's on me. Hey, I just gained some more XP. Oh, and... Yep, things are just falling from the sky like crazy. Okay, that one I didn't loot. Where's the queen? I better be able to loot the queen at least. If I can't loot the queen, that'll be particularly annoying. Come on. Hey, you can loot the queen. Prime lever gun receiver. That's not too bad. Oh, Assassin's Pipe Revolver. Oh my god, so good. I'm so glad we beat the end boss to get that great weapon. Ah. So we'll just back it though. His name is Cardio Nemesis, guys. Apologies. Nado Genetics is... Yeah, please do not pronounce his name incorrectly. That really bugs him, so just don't do it, okay? How many times are you going to beat this game with this character, Sarge? Oh yeah, I forget that I've done like Scorched Earth like 10 times now. And where are we on the main quest line? We're on Flavors of Mayhem, I need to speak with Rose. And I've not joined the Fire Breathers, I've not done Bureau of Tourism, and now I'm doing the Wastelanders stuff. You can skip over, like, the majority, like, the vast majority of, like, actual quests now. Like, main story quests. Because of Wastelanders bringing in a new main story. Let's take a quick look at what the challenges are. Okay, we need to kill 1 more legendary enemy, need to kill 12 more scorched, you need to use photo mode to take a photo, and buy or sell an item. Okay, well, let's just take the photo really quickly. I'll delete it later. And let's get back onto the main quest, because, yeah, this will be fine. Let's get fun and games done. So that we're getting some proper progress. Where'd I get to? Kato skipped leg day. Never skip leg day, Kato. I don't know why leg day is an entire day. You should, like, work out your legs along with the rest of the body. Do it all at once. It's my fitness advice for you right there, from a guy who's in not the worst shape he's ever been in, but close to it. Wait, oh, that's why. No, I don't need to store anything. I can just go straight there. Where'd I get to? Crunch burnt toasters. I'm from Kansas, in the one spot where we basically immune from tornadoes hitting my town. It's nice. Got no tornadoes where I am, too. It's one of the bonuses of living here, I guess. David says, do you personally know no respawns? No, I don't. I might have interacted with him once, but I can't even remember that. Like, I don't know the guy at all. That's not what I already said. Pastor says, I live in northern Wisconsin, where the weather is incredibly bipolar. Kato, yes, it's not like I want to make a t-shirt with all the misspellings or anything. I mean, if you did literally all of the misspellings, that'd just be like tiny, tiny text the whole way. Crunchy Gurigan. Credo Geriatrics. Yep. Getting weapons is like a box of chocolates. If some of those chocolates were poisoned and half eaten already, and other ones were made of pure gold. That's how it's like a box of chocolates. Deacon says, still waiting for legit 4 and 5 star legendaries. I don't know what they should add in as 4 and 5 stars, considering there's already so many, like, broken weapons and stuff out there, but just shred enemies as is. Like, with hacked weapons, and with bloody builds being able to deal crazy amounts of damage. Like, even if they're just purely legit bloodied builds, focusing off of no glitches or busted effects or anything, even if that was, like, all we had to worry about for the damage cap, I feel like adding in any more stars that increase damage in any way will just make things even more broken. But then if you make enemies so much tougher, then new players are going to struggle so much, because it'll be like, oh my god, I can't beat this level 1 enemy, because I'm new to the game. Ah, it's blah. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Christopher's talking about not being quite a full Florida man. I see. And Pat apparently has a moose and a polar bear. I don't know how serious people are being in chat right now. Kato says, I'll one-up your legendary reward with my Nocturnal Switchblade. Man, that's juicy. I mean, technically, Nocturnal does get a tiny bit stronger at night, so it might be better. Retty, welcome to the stream. Fred is offering you £5,000 of that Nocturnal Switchblade. Ice Tiger, getting any decent weapon from a purveyor is incredibly random. Still looking for a bloodied combat shotgun with explosive rounds. Yeah, you've got like a 1 in probably 50,000 chance, I want to say, off of a rough estimate. I did like a year and a half ago now, I think, the Legendary System is Broken video, where I broke down the numbers at the time of like why everything's so random. And it was a case of there being like over 300,000 different legendary drops you can get in the game. Okay, that was like no damage. Like, come on now. Really got to be a lot closer to deal damage with these guns. And it just shreds them. Alright. I'm just going to drop down to here. Oh. Perfect. Oh! Okay. Okay. Oh, almost got all the way there. It would make finding the effects one harder, though. Yeah, that's the thing. Adding in extra stars, if you're after, like, a 5th star effect, that's going to be like 1 in millions chance of getting, which is crazy. Hand sanitizer. Yes, there's a hand sanitizer remote. I mean, I'm glad there is. But yeah, Eric's just plopped down my hand sanitizer remote. Just good to see. What weapons do I have? Well, I've got an instigating handmade, which I'm not at all using. Because it's supposed to be like my weak killing weapon. But it's like, why? Why use it when I do have ammo? Like, that just doesn't feel right. Paul says, I misclicked legendary melee instead of ranged and got a bloody Deathclaw gauntlet. Ooh! Well, even if you don't want it, you can probably do, like, a trade for, like, the ranged weapon you do want. So that is pretty desirable. I've had, like, a lot of people ask to buy my, Unstoppable Monster, which is a 3-star bloodied Deathclaw gauntlet, which you used to be able to get from a survival challenge. Plug says, who wants my unmodded no legendary pipe pistol? Any takers? Oh man. You're going to be looking at minimum 50 caps for a level 1, I assume, pipe pistol. And I'll give you 4. Oh, 4 mil. That's a decent opening bid. Alright, let's just skip through all of this again. Because, man, I don't like Rara's dialogue, but I like her as a character. I hope that makes some sense. But, yeah. I find children annoying, as I've stated before, and had a couple of people get annoyed at me for, but... Do I have to speak to her again? Rara.
What's wrong?
This is just one of the reasons I don't like you. Come on.
Except you were. Now.
You're very helpful, you give good rewards and stuff, but I would love it if you just went through there. Hunter says, and if they ever do add 4th and 5th effects, they have to be passive effects that do not enhance the DPS or overall damage in any way. Yeah, that I'd be okay with. Like, if a 4th star effect is, Hunger and Thirst grows 10% slower, I'm like, yeah, perfectly fine, that's a nice utility thing, extra bonus. And if you like, you have a 5th star effect of passively regenerate 1 health every hour of gameplay, that'd be a garbage effect, but stuff that can be handy. Oh, and now we have to murder more stuff, because Rara pressed a button. There we go. Bop, 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 bop. And bash! For a bit of flourish at the end there. Perfect. And, oh dear, I've started off the children suck, Fred. Apologies. Apologies. It's fine. I know my audience skews a bit older anyway, so I know I don't annoy too many people, but... yeah, children can be a pain to deal with, unfortunately. Ellie from The Last of Us? Question mark? Rara, a straight rip-off of Tiny Tina from Borderlands, someone should call a lawyer. The very first time I saw her in a promotional image, I think I described her as Tiny Tina. Because they're definitely incredibly similar looking.
But I wish Gale was here.
Okay.
I heard the thing. The animal.
Yep. Go get Bunabun.
It still has Bunabun. I'm going out.
Robert says, just found out about your... Oh, just found out about you, boss. I thought you were about to say just found out about your boss, and I was like, my boss? Do you mean like from my old job? What's going on there? No, just found out about you, boss, digging the content from what I've seen so far. Thank you very much, Robert. I appreciate that. Oh, in the live stream you can see how terrible I am at reading and speaking and all of these things. So hopefully you enjoy that too. Oi! Look at these enemies trying to shoot me and be nasty and stuff. Oh man. Oh, thank you for subscribing! See, there's a little pop-up. Oh! There's a legendary! I mean, it's somewhat low level. It's not nice. Oh, firework! I think that went through the roof. Okay, why am I trying to stealth this? I'm Big Gun's power armor. It's just specifically meant not to stealth things, but to power through things. I shouldn't be trying stealthing at all. It's too long spent with a damn bloody build, just sneaking around and one-shotting everything. I need to actually get used to a more fun way to play now. Okay, yeah. Screw you, buddy. Boom. There's our 3rd legendary. Oh, and another god tier roll. Oh no. Charles has just outed me. Guys, I have a theory. What if Sarge isn't actually a Sarge? Let's talk to Rara. Oh, Kato's max settler rep. Well done, Kato. Batstone says other people's kids are great. That sounds a bit. Do you have kids? I feel a tiny bit bad for your kids for that phrase. Oh, just you. Thanks. Cool. Apparently Bun is the bestest bunny. Oh, no! Oh, Brain Fungus Soup is actually quite good. I didn't want to give her that. Well, I guess that's what I get. Oh, I didn't mean to eat that either. Man, I'm just not paying enough attention. Hunt says, the only people that should be sneaking and hiding are your enemies. Yeah, that's a good line to go for. Pat says, I couldn't eat a whole one, though. General. Oh, there we go. Deacon's worked it out. I'm a general, not a sergeant. But Bad Company General just sounded a bit arrogant, you know? So I'm a Bad Company Sarge. And that's totally the reason my channel's called that way. Yes, Torin, I will try and remember that I'm a tank. See, that when I'm playing in third person, I guess I notice it. In first person, though, I don't have a power armor HUD. It's just like the fusion core thing that indicates it. And the fact my hands are giant metal pieces which take up like a huge amount of the screen. But other than that, how am I supposed to notice? No wife, no kids, no mortgage, no car payment, I'm doing good. That can be quite a handy way to live. Okay, let's just shred the Assaultron. Oi! Oh, no, it's... Why are so many robots exploding? Like, that's not a legendary. It just exploded. For no reason. Shouldn't waste fireworks until they patch out the reload glitch. They're too valuable right now. I'm gonna waste all the fireworks. I'm gonna waste tons of them. Totally on accident, but I'm gonna waste them. And, I mean, then... You say they're valuable, but it's not like I can trade them. So... And I'm not gonna, like, intentionally abuse any glitches or anything. So for me, it's just when I accidentally throw them on the ground. Torrent says, you need to know how to be a bloody tank. Oh, man, I don't want to be. I already don't like playing as my bloodied build. Because of all the reasons I mentioned in a previous video. I'd much rather play this. Fredo says, just got a call from eBay. They sold Jay's kidneys! Hey! Success. Cool. And now, we'll get... Look at that! Oh, not only will we get, like, that fancy skin, but I am in T51 power armor. So I might just be able to change how this power armor looks in a second. Which will be pretty cool. Patstone says, are you playing on the PTS? I actually ended up uninstalling it. I was going to, like, cover the PTS properly and stuff, but I just do not have the time with all of the other stuff I want to do. I figure I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'll cover stuff when it actually gets into the game. Money? That's a very British... Money's not a British term. What?
Okay,
Oh, you're talking to Torin. Oh.
I'm gonna go back into the vent and I'm gonna follow those sticky
Okay.
hoops till they
Yeah,
lead
what
me
we're going to do here is take the prototype thingy, and then, yeah, prototype steel mill paint is unlocked. Scrap that helmet, scrap that, scrap that. Then, step out of this, and... I hope that it's going to let me modify my own suit. Yes, I mean, it's going to, but it's also going to kind of... Oh, it's left the other suit in there as well. Well, hopefully this won't do anything bad. Let's... Oh, I've got so much paint now. Which one was it? I don't know which one it was. Is it even on here? Vault-Tec Engineer, Tricentennial Slickum Joes, Pink Sprinkles, Outcast Paint. Camo Paint, Black... You know what, let's just go with the Atomic Onslaught. Because apparently I can't find the one we just unlocked, which was, like, winterized thingy. Yeah, which I can't see on there. It might just be me being a bit blind. Let's go Atomic Onslaught instead, because that's at least from the, whatchamacallit, from the Legendary run. So we can show that off. Be a bit fancy and stuff. Because why not, you know? Why not do that? Oh, Jade and Fredo are fighting again, calling each other smelly. These children, what are you going to do with them? Okay, there we go. Let's now try and get inside what is hopefully my power armor. B. David says, did someone actually think you were a Sarge? I've had a few people mistake me for, like, genuine military in the past. IRL, though, because one of the reasons I get nicknamed Sarge is that apparently I act somewhat military-ish. Like, not... I tried to work out how to do an impression of someone acting military bad, I had no idea. But apparently I give off, like, a small amount of that vibe, whereas, like, not military people generally, but sometimes people will go like, oh, it's military or something, because I'll, like, just stand at ease when listening to people, just mild stuff like that, which will sometimes make people confused, and because people call me Sarge as well, that obviously adds on to it. Okay, what? How? Okay. How did I shoot through this window? I don't know what was going on there. I shot through the window, then the window reappeared. We all found... Why is Cardio's picture a fist? Because he likes punching things. As we discussed in the latest episode of the Pipcast, Kato likes punching and exploding things. Okay, oh, that's not completely terrible. Drunk is a Sultron Blade with faster swing speed. It's not too bad. Shooting off protecting arms up at White Springs is good for killing ghouls. You get flying ghouls, apparently. Mustard says, I just watched two unskippable ads. 2! How did you end up watching 2? I like one unskippable, like, 30-second ad. Were they 30 seconds as well? Because I imagine they wouldn't be able to be any longer. Although I did hear someone else having a problem with ads on YouTube the other day. So stuff could be happening with it. Crazy stuff could be happening. Who knows? Actually boosts the energy resistance for helmet paint, that is. Is it just paint for the helmet? Does it not cover the other stuff? Because I've never actually used it before. I unlock it on every character and then I never use it. Flying ghouls are the best. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, okay. Night of Stills is its only helmet. That'd be why I couldn't find it on, like, the leg or whatever I was using. But anyway, we've got, like, the atomic paint now, which still looks pretty decent. Like, I'm happy with this. Like, the golden red is very, like, Iron Man 1-esque. So I'm cool with that. Actually boosts the energy resistance. Might be worth getting, though. Nah, keep Jade, she may spell, but she does an alright job, I guess. You hear how difficult that was for Fredo to say, to concede that Jade might be alright. You act like a commander in Nuclear Winter, says Frodo. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I can be quite bad for, like... I give helpful orders, I'd like to think. But I am used to kind of taking control, somewhat. Santa Lads... Inspection... Pasta says, I gotta head out, Sarge. Hope you have a good rest of your stream. Thank you very much for tuning in, Pasta. It was good to have you here. At rest stance. At ease. Did I say at rest? At ease. Which is... stand up. I normally... There's a chair in my way. But I normally stand like so, just when I'm listening to someone. Just arms folded behind my back. Feet shoulder width apart. Standing still. Like so. And... Kato says, Sarge yells at me a lot in Nuclear Winter. I do, because Kato is constantly doing stuff wrong. Kato, why are you doing everything? Yeah, Kato gets yelled at by far the most out of anyone I know. At rest, Grenado. AKA at easy, yeah. Wait, people done use Adblock in 2020? I hope most of my subscribers and stuff aren't using Adblock. Because if too many people start using Adblock, my channel stops doing anything. Because then I don't make enough money. Charles says he needs a weapon called Cardio's Explosive Fist. Is there ever going to be a skin for the Fixer? I've heard about them, like, being told, like, hey, why don't combat rifle skins just affect the Fixer? And hopefully at some point they're going to change it so that they do. But we're just waiting on that. Kato names his weapons. He does. Fredo says, Control Freak, something Sarge and Jade have in common. Yeah, I am a control freak. I 100% am. Like, I cannot deny that. Carlos Ghost says, watch your cats, you commies! Thank you, Carlos Ghost. And Dan, welcome to the stream. Fredo, why am I finding this so funny? I don't know. Oh, Lewis, great chair shot there. Oh, it is a nice chair. Like, this chair, I was only able to buy this chair right here. This proper gaming chair thing. because of people watching the ads and patrons supporting me and people donating on streams, all of that stuff. Without that, I'd still be in my old wooden chair, which I used for like the first 2.5, 3 years of YouTube. Like, this chair is recent and still fairly new. So, watching like a 30-second ad is the reason why I don't have as bad a back pain anymore. So I appreciate when people do watch the ads and stuff. Pat Stone says, posture is everything, especially when you get older. Yeah, I've already had enough bad back issues.
If you tell Gail, just say I had fun.
Let's just skip through this quickly.
Kill some robots,
Perfect.
find Bun-a-Bun, and
We're almost
get
at the
out,
end.
Right?
Because he likes punching cars. Pat says, I've dropped my fixture from a script machine a couple of times by mistake. You can buy them back, can't you? Because, I wanted to pick up the back I talked about. Yeah, as long as you make sure to buy it back, that should be fine. I've never actually bought anything back, but it always shows up on my right-hand side, so I assume you can do so. Hunter says, control is actually the sneak button in my bindings. Yes, control. I'm hitting control right now, and it makes me go up and down, like so.
Intruder, identify yourself.
Oh, come on. Oh, Kato says, my Deathclaw gauntlet is called Claudo Germ. Wait, why Germ? Were there not enough letters? Where's that enemy gone? There was a Mr. Gutsy. And it's just wandered off. And it might have even shut the door behind it. Does that make me a control freak too? Yeah! There it is!
Oh, I almost forgot.
I think Lieutenant Gutsy trying to get me. Okay, let's heal up a tiny bit before this fight. And not pick up any of these. And then just go through. Oh no, Fredo's singing. No. 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 Ah! You... Not allowed to swear on YouTube, robot. Ah. There we go. Okay. Oh, that turned into chair flex, lol. Yeah, I'm not proud of this chair. Like, it used to be a thing in my old streams that I'd, like, show off the wooden chair if I went to the bathroom or anything. So, now, I have an actual good chair, which I can show off, which is pretty nice. Okay, let's see which one of us can outgun the other! Huh? Let's see which one of us, eh? Oh god. I didn't quite get to kill it before it regened, and now I'm slightly concerned. It's fine, though. It's fine. It's fine. And we got a 1-star Ghoul-Slayer's Pitchfork, which is what matters. And we leveled up. Ah. Oh, Pat Stone's got an explosive vampire's handmade, which he's named Splatter Cannon. Nice. B. David says, that is a military stance. I still cut my fingers when I walk. Yeah, that's the thing. I've picked up like a few military things. Just I want to be clear at this point as well. I've not been in the military, but I have picked up a few military things.
And then you go.
Which is obviously something a lot of veterans do, because if you spend a lot of time in the military, you're going to pick up these habits.
Only anyway.
Oh, apparently I wasn't nice to her. Screw her.
I miss you, Bun-a-Bun. You're the
Okay, now we just need to speak with Meg, which is all good, because we can do that. Oh, we can even travel to Kado to save myself like 2 seconds of walking. Dark Fredo. David says, you can buy items back as long as you don't exit menu. Once you exit, Legendary has gone forever. Oh, that's bad. And no, Fredo, I'm not singing. I've got a slightly sore throat, so I'm not going to do that. Charles says, I'm guessing by Germ you mean Sarge. Oh, that almost sounds like an insult. Knife Steel Dog says, robots shred me so much. They are some of the tougher enemies. Like, a while back, it used to be a case of, like, Mr. Gutsies, like level 50 Gutsies, were, like, the worst thing in the world. EJ Red says, speaking of bad back issues, I hurt my back while doing squats at the gym Friday night. I'm almost at good enough condition now. Do take it easy. Don't exercise so much you damage yourself. Elemental says, how far in the run are you? Oh, the legendary run, 70. And I've just boosted up a little bit more. So yeah, most of the way through rank 70 is where I'm at. So yeah, I'm doing well. I'm on track to hit like 100, which is good. Janun Gaming? Nice stream, he says. Thank you very much. Elemental... Oh, I just read that one. Lifer says, put streaming mode on in the game's settings. There is no streaming mode in the game settings for this game. And what would it even change? Like... the copyright music I've already got turned down from the radio volume.
Oh, hey.
Cirque says, I've been only logging in to do the dailies and I'm done. That's pretty much it for me.
Many don't like, but they
Yeah,
besides.
No, I specifically wanted to miss that, which is why I was paying attention. There we go.
That little girl.
Yeah. Yes, what's next? Let's just talk to Johnny, and you can get through the Wastelanders story pretty quickly. Like, that's 2 of the 3, like, raider quests that I need to get done. Just done in this stream, whilst doing a few other things. So, it's not too bad. So, yep, let's just... Obviously, knowing what you're doing and skipping through all the text makes it a lot quicker. But, yeah. Listening to the conversation takes up so much of it. Where'd I get to? On the chat. A Nomad says, what's the bar under your health? Is that a power armor mod? Yeah, that's the fusion core amount left. See, if I sprint around and use the jetpack a ton, you'll see it drop down a bit. So yeah, that's how many fusion cores I've got left, and the current charge of the one that's in there, which is a little added power armor thing. Plus, as well as the 46 I've got, I want to check how many I've got. Yeah, I've got 25 spare fusion cores in my stash, so I don't need to worry about it. I specifically made it so that I can sprint all over the place, I can do whatever I want, and it'll all be fine. I could go to Harper's Ferry. I don't want to. Oh, Hunter's tent is actually near where we need to go. Do we want... Can I use my power armor in the arena fight? I don't even know if that's a thing. Let's head to Hunter's camp and see if there's any plans I want to buy. Because I think I need to buy one thing to get the next part of caps. Caps, score! I know what I'm talking about. Oh, Pat Stone says, same, I'm suffering from fallout exhaustion. I feel you there as well. Charles says, Sarge, you should name that machine gun the Browning of Freedom. I'm not a huge fan of that name, I'm afraid. Kato says, I damaged my shoulder and it was bad. Make sure to stretch, kids. Everyone, do your stretches. Stretch time. Stretch time. God, that actually feels somewhat painful. Oh, I stretched too much. Don't stretch, everyone. Don't do it. Kato lies. He's trying to hurt us. So it says, I'm still sour about Brotherhood of Steel, Mutants, Deathclaws, Brad Scorpions, Anglers, Fog Crawlers, and Goblins in Fallout 76. Man, there's... Mantis talked a little bit about that, and I assume it made it in the edit in my latest Pipcast. So you might want to check that out. Kids don't need to be stretched, Kato. And see, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. Ooh. Oh, you got the plan for the Treasure Hunter outfit. I'm not going to get that, but I am going to buy this. Just so, boom, get the extra score. Just so I don't forget to do that. Oh man, I got a bunch more because I'm guessing that was the 5th one. But, oh, see, these are even better. So I'm actually going to buy one of each of these. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy a whole bunch of stuff. I'm also going to be careful to not read the chat at the same time, otherwise I'm going to like spend thousands of caps on something I don't mean to. Like, I'll probably end up buying like 6 of our lemonade recipes. And I really don't need to be doing that. Okay, I can't remember which ones I bought and which one I didn't, so that's good enough. Hello, Hunter. What'd I get to? Luther says, less swearing if you need it to, or is something to suggest to Bethesda. I mean, yeah, it is something to suggest to Bethesda. I'm not in contact with them, though. You've got as much chance of getting that to them as I have. And, oh yeah, let's learn all these plans, which are eating up a bunch of space in my inventory. Perfect. And, ooh, I've not discovered this area. Okay, what do I need to do for the challenges? I need to kill Scorched and build a floor, wall, or roof in workshops or camps. Can do that no problem. And surviving for 10 minutes, I'll AFK after the stream. Yeah, so we need to kill some Scorched and build up some stuff. That is super easy. Yeah, Morgantown Airport has Scorched. Are there scorched anywhere nearby? It used to be at Point Pleasant, but now it's cultists. It's a lot harder to find scorched now, but like there are locations. I suppose if I go here, then will there be any scorched left? Man. Actually, yeah, if we travel here, there might be some... Oh no, because he's just cleared out that area, hasn't he? Shouldn't have done that. I never knew there was a stash box there. Yeah, the both Foundation and Crater have like quite good amounts of like stash boxes and crafting things and stuff like that. They are a bit hidden away though, so you have to search around for them. The ship says, I am on this mission, I am level 43, am I going to be okay with it? Possibly. Depends on how good your overall build setup is and what it's designed for. But 43 isn't like such a low level that I'd instantly be concerned. If you were like, hey, I'm level 10 and I'm doing this, I'd be like, oh, no, level up first. Like, level 50 is the soft cap of the game as well, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually gonna... let's actually go get those radio vacuum tubes. Man, I can't say that. And get a bit more reputation. Cirque says, I never had any issues with no NPCs being in the game. I liked the unique experience. I enjoyed the basis of the original plot. I like what they tried to do with it all, and I think it's... For those of us who enjoyed the game even before Wastelanders, it does present something very different than like any game out there has. Because suddenly the inclusion of NPCs suddenly was this whole huge big deal, and it's like people are coming back, and this was just like our area, and we fought off the wilderness, and now the game's much safer, really. And yeah, it's quite a cool little unique thing. It's a shame it got quite so much backlash, as I don't think that was like one of the biggest problems. And I do wish Bethesda had done a bit better with the no human NPC storytelling side of things, because a lot of like the conversations and stuff you have with robots were very dull, and like a lot of the times the lore was just shoved on one single terminal. Like they could have done things better, but it wasn't a case of there not being other humans wasn't the exact problem that was in there. Jay says, oh, it made it in the edit. Cool. That's the thing, I never know what Kato is going to cut out, so for me, listening to a Pipcast is often a case of, okay, let's see what Kato did in editing. Like, man, oh, Hermit Crab. If you guys heard half of the stuff that got cut out of those Pipcast episodes, woo-wee! Actually, I do have, I think, on both my own and possibly Kato's Patreon as well, there's, I think the plan I just picked up might have been the one I bought like 10 seconds ago. There's a little clip of me ranting about something that got left out of one of the things. And Hasty Bananas, welcome to the stream. It has been a while, I don't know how long. Charles, I guess, says, Sarge and Kato, what is your favourite Elder Scrolls game? For me, it's Skyrim, and Kato said Skyrim probably as well, yeah. I've only beat Skyrim and Oblivion, and I've only played Skyrim, Oblivion, and Morrowind. Oh, and a little bit of ESO. But yeah, Skyrim, I love Skyrim. Like, it's the game I've spent by far the most amount of time in. And I think it's a great game. It was also the second big game I kind of went with on my channel. And this I love. Read carefully. Traveller, do not walk away from this table without putting something in the box that's worth at least 20 caps. If you do, you die. If you take anything out of the box, you die. Once you put something in, do not take it back out. Good luck, the man watching you. So what I'm going to do, take something out. Perfectly fine. Screw you, no. Screw you. I do love that encounter though, because it's just a random little thing, and I stayed there for like 2 whole minutes trying to work out what I should do. I think in the end, the first time I did that, I put something in the box, just to see what would happen. But, yeah, this time, nothing. We're scorched by the dried up lake, apparently. Oh, I've missed a bunch of chat. Still said, oh, I just read that one, David. FYI, there is not a stash box at Alice Observatory as well. Most all workbenches are outside. I figure that will probably be something that changes when Fortifying Atlas comes in. Man, this is not the most accurate thing. But I've got Scorched here, which I can deal with. Which ones are the explodey cars? There's an explodey car. There's an explodey car. Good Hasty. Gerald says hello from West Virginia. Hello from also West Virginia. Chell says, what do you guys think about Grounded? For me, I'm not, like, fussed about it. I've got other survival games I've played before. I played a little bit of the demo, like, a month or two back when that came out, and it seems fun, but it's not something I'm going to worry about buying, because I know I wouldn't spend that much time on it. It's just not enough in there for me to get excited. And Dalton says, I want to be able to show names of our characters in the game because I have backstories for mine. That would be a cool thing. Like, I enjoy the fact that, like, that in, like, conversations it shows up in the top left-hand side, but it would be nice to have, like, just have, like, the character name. Oh, everyone showed up. Show, like, underneath the player name or something. Like, it's a minor thing, but there's, like, so much minor stuff that could be done to make the game just feel better and feel like more care and attention was being shown. But a lot of the time I think it's just a case of, ooh, a giant explosion. It's a case of the devs and stuff just not thinking of all the different things they could be doing and having too much different feedback and too many other things they need to fix. But a lot of the interesting stuff just will get ignored. Do I need to head upstairs? No, I need to head through there. EJ says, when Bethesda said no human NPCs, I thought they were going to troll and include non-feral ghoul NPCs. Well, I mean, that's the thing, they did have robots and stuff. There were still NPCs in the game. I was expecting more of, like, ghouls and robots and things. You're just going to blow up, please? Thank you. AM as the score. Yeah, I was definitely expecting, like, more on the side of ghouls and robots and things, and there was some of that. Because, like, Rose is a significant character still in the game now, who is a robot NPC who's been in the game since launch. I do wonder what the game would have ended up like if Bethesda hadn't given, like, any details other than it being an online Fallout game. If we literally got nothing until the day it launched, like, no information about the no human NPCs, I would have liked to see how that all went. Literally, it's usually just for swearing and inappropriate discussion, but it gets left out, of course, if we go off topic for too long, says Kato. There's inappropriate discussion. Purr. And swearing, like I've ever said a single swear word in my life. Obi-Wan Kenny says, 4 people in your party and 1 bloody build. Yep, well, Kato is Kato and Hunter is Hunter. That's why. I hope that was a satisfactory explanation. Okay, that should be a patron perk, unedited version. I mean, on my Patreon, I'm pretty sure there's an audio clip of one time I went on a rant, which Kato cut out. I think he cut out the entire news topic, actually. But yeah, I had that happen one time. Ooh, line of sound is going on. I could then do that as well. Yeah, damn. Okay. I don't even know if I'll even do line of sound. Barbarian King, welcome to the stream. Pat Stone says, one of the things that makes the early game good is the size of the map. If you get bored, take a walk, something will happen. Dio says, you're the only one streaming this at the moment. How can you be sure, actually? No, that's not me being like, oh, how do you know that? No, I'm like, genuinely like, how do you check that on YouTube? Because I'm curious to know. Ooh, someone just opened a lunchbox. Nice. Howdy, and howdy. Kato says, talks about Grounded on the Pipcast. Yeah, at the end of the Pipcast we talk about, like, the games we've been playing and working on. And Kato's been playing Grounded, so he spoke about it a little bit. Okay, it looks like this is going to be a quick one, so yeah, let's do this. Oh, David says, oops, it should have been, there is now stash on workbenches at Alice. Oh, okay, so they've already done me and tweaking it. Well, that's good to hear. Oh man, the minigun's got too long a boot up time. Gemimus says, line of the sand is on if you want Scorch, check your map. I'm here right now. Ah, and there you are. Hi. I'm gonna salute at you. Yeah, saluting at you right now. I see. Ah! Man, I'm not doing great there. I'm really not. Oh well. Pat Stone says, a heavy gun build is fun. There's some satisfaction in obliterating things with a hail of bullets. This is like my favourite build, I think, in the game. Just power armor, big guns is real satisfying, real enjoyable. It's like, it doesn't feel overpowered to me. This event is the problem, not any builds going on right now. Like, there's footage from some of my videos with me, like, level 38 just throwing, like, a single grenade into this. This event is, like, just XP farm right now. But the build itself feels like a good power level for me. It's just, I like it, man. I like it. And it feels amazing to not be the only non-bloodied in a team as a hunter. It's nice. Man, it is nice. Pat Stone says, I was in a party with 4 high-level bloody builds yesterday and we had a hard time with the encrypted event. Yeah, there are a couple of events where bloodied has its disadvantages. I know I've seen a few people complaining about, like, getting spawned into the radiation zone for nukes and stuff. Kato says, the rant is on my Patreon, yeah, Sarge got sweary. I have never said a swear word in my life! You can't possibly prove that I've sworn before. Oh. Well, I just crashed the desktop. That was an interesting one. Internet's still working by the looks of it. Send a quick message if you're still there, because I'm pretty sure that was just the, game crashing. Jaden Moore's a lol. Bad Company Gaming says otherwise, and yes, your rant is in the Patreon. Night of Steel Doug says, I think the next Fallout game should be set in the war and the immediate aftermath of the bombs dropping. I want it to continue going forwards myself, I think. And yeah, Kato, we're doing the spawn glitch, make everything spawn there. Wholesale slaughter of them. Yep, you say very few swear words, and for that I'm appreciative. It's just for YouTube. It really is. Like, in real life, when I'm very comfortable and relaxed and not, like, putting 4 or 5 barriers between my brain and what I'm gonna say, when I just am a bit more chilled out, I'm very sweary. But 99% of the time I've got all the barriers on, so I don't seem like a sweary person. Dan says, jump up on the wooden pole up the stairs, better XP game from up there. I'll just be happy if I log back in before the event's over. M. Dalton says, I went to that yesterday and it's like everyone was waiting for me to activate it. They were just standing around talking. I've seen a fair few times, like, the Mama Dolce's food one, which I can't remember the name of now. That one I so often see people go to and not do anything. Charles says, Melee is by far my favourite in any Fallout game. And yeah, people saying hi and stuff, that's all good. Pat, bloodied is a gloss. Clannon? You have to pay attention to the little details of staying alive. Sometimes, but if you're just using serendipity, a lot of the time it's like, yep, I'm fine, because that thing has like a 45% proc chance, but yeah, the fact that it seems to proc 90% of the time I play is a bit odd. And yes, all of the exploding clearly crashed it. Feed the people. Thank you, Fredo. There we go. And, man, this load screen's taking a while as well. Come on. It's Carla's ghost catching a lie, Sarge. No. Come on. Come on, game. Why is it taking... I think this is the longest load screen I've had in a while. Oh, okay. I was about to say, it's the longest load screen I've had in a while, and I wonder if I'm getting a infinite load screen. But then it loaded in. Oh, and Kato's just running in as well. Cool, and we're joining the event. Everything is fine. Here we are. Perfect. Okay. Krevin says, how do I get the dragon? Randomly! I don't know any guaranteed, like, drops for it myself. Yeah. Oh, one of them survived. For a couple of seconds. Yeah. I don't see many people using the dragon either, because it's not that amazing, unfortunately. Gloss Clan, Docs. Mark says, saw you online. Glad I checked to see if you were streaming. I won't harass you today. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you for tuning in. Okay. That one survived a second longer. The quest isn't even active for me. Oh, you might need to fast travel back in and out, Kato. Why don't you do that quickly? It still says, yesterday the game crashed while doing the Scorched Queen. A lot of ammo got no reward. That is the worst time. I used to have it, like, a while back, where I'd always crash during Scorched Earth. Like, it was basically a guarantee. It wasn't worth me doing the quest at all. It was really bad. I was not a fan of that. So, yeah. Wasn't a fan of that. Okay, so something 14-second reload time on the dragon. Yeah. The fact that lots of enemies as well are, like, tanky kind of leans in more to the high initial damage not always being great. Oh, Circus says, vendor at Harper's Ferry sells the dragon. There you go. Pat Stone, is a firework fast reload glitch still a thing? Maybe. I don't know. I've never tried it. David says, notice rapidly doing take all options seems to crash game. Probably just a lot of inputs would be the thing there. And how many more things have we got on this wave? And, oh, I don't have my lunchbox. Oh, no, I do have the lunchbox bonuses. I thought I lost them. But no, I haven't. Nice. Perfect. Oh! Look at that one! Just hide him there. Cool, well, we've almost leveled up again. Because, jeez. Man. Razorblade says, you can buy the dragon from one of the vendors in the White Spring shop area. It might take you a couple of server hops, but you should find it on one of them. There you go. Pop. There we go. Mine in the sand completed. Bunch of XP. Now we can head towards the toga. I kind of just want to build up my camp for the final school bit, but I should just head towards the toga. That's the better thing to do. Let's shortcut our way over with the use of a jetpack. And just wander off over this way. Cirque says, I think my quad pump shotty is nearly as long a reload time as the dragon. Yeah, the dragon's a real slow reload. Like, if you could get an instigating dragon, then great. That'll be a very powerful weapon for a single enemy that's at full health. But otherwise, it could... Oh, you... Trying to get him a shot. Sorry. Oh, that made me chuckle. I made me chuckle watching you just run backwards. Sorry. I was saying... Yeah, an instigating dragon would be really nice. But otherwise, yeah. Pat Stone says, I miss having a jetpack. Jetpacks are fun. Jetpacks are a lot of fun. I like them. I've considered doing like a jet trooper build, but builds in 76 take so long, and they never get like... They very rarely get the amount of views to really justify spending so much time. I'm just like, yeah. David says, well, I don't fault someone for being who they are, but you carry yourself very professionally on YouTube. That's one of the reasons I love your videos. I can recommend them to others without worries. Yeah, I do try and make sure as well that I'm not doing or saying anything that's gonna annoy too many people. Like, I very much strive for an inclusive community here. I want to make that clear. And, I'm not friendly with the robots here. But yeah. And swearing's one of the things that has never bothered me, but I know it does get to some people, so I try not to do it. Plus, YouTube doesn't like it happening. Okay, where's my... There we go. Let's take a stim pack, because I am not doing very well there. I was missing far too many shots. How quickly can we do the arena thing? It's like, I kind of want to save the arena for next time, because we've only got like 10-15 minutes left. How quickly could we get through it? All of that kind of stuff. Let me know in the chat, actually. Do you want me to do the arena now, or just have a chilled out kind of ending to this? Let me know, and I'll do whatever you want. Because, for the time being, I can just stand here and shred Protectrons. Okay, well, that one's a while away. You should always have a jetpack. Legendary dragons are actually legacy weapons too. A fact I learned about recently. I was wondering if you could still get them. But once again, the RNG system's so crazy that it's difficult to tell if you're just not happening to get that one thing, or if it's actually legacy. Pat Stone's been rolling for an unyielding Secret Service chess piece forever, no luck yet. At least it's the first star you're rolling for. Dan says, have you ever run a Junkies build, just got an explosive Junkies 50 cal? I have not. However, that is probably what I'll shift my main character towards, if I'm going to change it at all. But I won't be doing that until after one Wasteland, just to see if that brings any changes. Because I don't want to like change any of my builds or do anything too drastic until after then. And bop. There we go. Look at this. So many robots here. So, says, when I started out, I was a pistol build. How excited I got when I received a furious black powder pistol. Ah, but... not quite the effect you want. Oh. Please drink. Oh. Jade's claiming I'm locking away the mods after the stream. The mods are on the Discord all the time. It's fine. Chill arena being suggested. Raceblade says, I followed your build guide for the sniper and made a couple of tweaks to it. I'm loving it. Nice. Okay, it looks like... Yeah, it looks like there's a few of you asking for the arena. And nobody asking for purely just chill. So we'll go for the arena, I guess. And also pick up some military scrap. Ballistic fiber. That's what I'm after. From a military bag. And we'll do this one quickly. Then we'll have completed like all of the raider side things before siding with Crater in this one stream, which will be pretty decent at least. Oh, here we go.
Keep quiet and let me do the talking from now.
Okay, guys, we need to be silent. Silent and stealthy. Yes, nobody can lock Fredo away. Okay, oh, look at this. Not keeping up with them. Man, I wish they'd done more with the arena. I've been playing Far Cry New Dawn, and I literally just did an arena mission in that game, and I was like, man, it just makes me wish Fallout had done more with it.
You better take him inside and fix that.
Just as I do, but I haven't been on much lately, so probably wasn't me. Okay.
No worries, old
Alright. Yeah.
I've got it right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Thing's got the trots he does.
Come on,
Had to go
come on,
the back way so he could do his
come on,
duty outside before it
come on, come on. Let's get this done and over with.
me is.
Come on.
Should be all empty now.
We done yet?
What do you
We done
have
yet?
to say for yourself?
Yeah.
Slave.
Yeah. Screw you, buddy, is what I have to say.
Just make sure
Yeah.
he doesn't make
It doesn't matter which options you choose.
clean it up.
It's fine.
That stinking collar on.
Oi! You heard that.
There we go.
Come on.
Sorry. At some point, EJ says, I saw a legendary raider spawn as one of the spectators during this quest. Tried looking for her later in the quest and was disappointed she despawned. Oh, that sucks. I've never paid attention to the people watching. Pat Stone rolled a furious faster fire rate fixer a while back, and that was all I needed to switch from a heavy gun build to a stealth commando build.
What the hell was... I signed you up...
Jeez.
Good feeling. Now,
It's fine, Jade. Okay.
there...
Yep.
All right,
There we go.
survivor. Get out there when I
And-
call you. And don't let me down.
Oh, I can't do that. Oh, I have to get in and out of the power armor. In and out of the power armor. You see what I have to deal with here. Okay, let's do this. And Dalton says, it really made me happy seeing Meg's face and telling her I wasn't giving her any gold. Aww. Poor Meg not getting any gold. Although I'm a most recent character, I am... Okay, I can pick that up whilst it's there. I should have just left it there. I'm going to be stepping right back into it, aren't I? Yeah, that's foolish of me. I should have just left it there. I've got to pop it back down.
Get out there.
There we go. Hunter's gun. I've only taken all of the gold once so far, I think. Hold up, am I? My helmet's not on. Can I not have... Yeah, okay, I can have my helmet. Did it de-equip it when the dud explosive collar came on? Is that what happened? Oh, thank you very much, Carla's Ghost. $5. Bong! Stealth is for wimps. Don't worry, we're not going to stealth it at all. We're just going to wander in here, gun ready, and daka our way through everything. And, yep, they're spawning on the other side. Yep, it's still loud. Thank you very much for donation. It is. Oi. Bop. Okay. Oh! Map updated from picking that up. Excellent. I really shouldn't be looting them at this point. I should just focus on shredding the things. Although this first round is the easiest. What? There. Okay. Then funnel them through this way. Come on. Come on! Actually come towards me! That's it. Oh, okay. The bodies of the dead are getting in the way of my bullets. Ah, it's not an issue I was expecting. Oh, disease. I thought it was legendary for a second. Got all excited. But no. Okay, quick reload. What? No, quick reload. Oh, I wish you could keep shooting. You didn't do the whole thingy when you land. Whilst in power armor. Be nice. There we go. Why do you use the T-51B power armor? Because Hunter gave this to me. And it's like all modded out and stuff. And it's still pretty good. Like, once I've finished Wastelanders, I will do some gold grinding basically to get the T-65. That's what I'd like to get. But that's going to be quite a while away. I agree with the ghost and less cutscenes. Yep, going to go over to a friend to give him a few things and sign off to today. No worries, Hunter. Thank you for being part of the team. No Sarge power armor is the way. Quite possible was I a shaded person? PvP build is the only build. Well done, Carla. Hey, Clanox. I'm going to hop off here. See you guys. Gerald says, I'm liking the Secret Service body armor, power armor, and fusion cores stay at my stash box now. I don't use power armor very often. In the most recent Pipcast, I talked about how I'm like a lone sniper most of the time. And that's how I tend to play. But in 76, I think Big Gun's power armor might be like my favourite thing to go for, because it feels like the best balance for a strong build. Like, you're very powerful, but you're not, like, godly. I like it, basically.
Okay.
It feels good. The power armor in Fallout 4 and 76 as well is, like, just great. I don't know what I went for as the option there. Oh, I'm getting drugs. That's fine. Okay, picked them up.
Oi! There's something I need to speak with
And sit down. And then we'll get the next one.
Take it up with the boss man, Sergeant.
Perfect. And can I just look here? There we go. Straight back into the power armor. Mad Wiz, Sarge is a septic survivor. I sure am. That's who I am. That's what I do. Yeah. You get a nice little name for this. It's nice. Okay. Very short loading screen too. Like a tiny little loading screen. Almost feels like they could have had it as one area, but not quite. Not quite. I was like, I'm gonna take the drugs. Because these things can be a bit of a pain. Like so. Let's just shred everything. You can't keep Nuclear Don's Chem Blend after this mission. So it's worth using it up. Because it is a quest item, unfortunately. I like T65 for this reason. I had T60 for a daily driver, an XO1 for nuke zones. T65 does both. Save space and time flipping around armors. Yeah, ultimately I'm going to want T65, but for the time being, this T51 more than does the job. Like, I don't need to be too concerned about it all. Man, they are getting just a tad bit too close to me. Floaters are nifty. Floaters are. It's a very nice enemy to have back into the Fallout franchise. And they add on some interesting combat scenarios. Alright, we got more of them coming now. Shred that one, and it will explode to hurt the others. I do like floaters. I'm very glad they've been added into the game. Just from a pure, like, combat mechanics angle. Gerald says, I gave my Exo one to my wife, only have the Excavator armor now for the additional ore collection. My main character has Excavator as the power armor I use, for the extra carry weight in my case. Okay. We got... That was the end of... Yep, that was the end of the round. Oh no, my weapon is almost broken. Actually, how close is it to broken? You know what, we're not going to repair it. We're not going to worry about that. We'll be fine for the next fight. Totally won't break halfway through. Be careful with freezers, though. Yeah, the freezing ones can be bad. Jesus, romantic lot. Wait, what was the romantic thing? Oh, giving the power armor to your wife. That's a nice gift. It's practical. It's good. Gerald says, haven't started to build the T65 yet. Don't even know if I will. It is expensive to get, and like, the bonus isn't so crazy that it's gonna be like, oh yeah, everyone's gonna get this. It's like, if you're spending a lot of time playing the game, you're focused on the power armor, you want the best power armor, you may as well go for it. And Dawson says, living at Solomon's Pond, you learn how to defeat them better. Hunter, like a burst of air freeze, where you can easily drain 2 full fusion cores. Man, 2 fusion cores? Better be down at 45! That's what I started the stream with. I can't allow that to happen.
So what kind of...
Hack for turrets, why not? I normally go for, like, no bonus. I like to win this legit. Barbarian King, thank you for tuning into the stream. The stream is going to be ending soonish, like after this mission, I will call it. So if you haven't already, do hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed, and click the notification bell and all that good stuff too. Make sure all of that's done. Exploding freezer floaters drop your fusion core charge. That is something I didn't know. It's kind of cool. I don't have to worry about it too much, fortunately, because I do have crazy numbers of fusion cores. But that is duly noted. Okay. Let's pop in now. This final round, pardon me, should be nice and easy. Nothing to worry about. Okay. And the part I don't like about this is how long it takes, and the fact that you've also got this giant invisible wall right here. Nani says, why is it so hard to gain Raider rep? It's hard to just gain reputation in general. You gotta try and find those random encounters. There's the fish place, which is over here you can go to gain some rep. You gotta do all the quests, gotta do the dailies. Oh, that was the turrets. Nice. Well, there we go. We got a 1-star out of it. Shredded that nice and quick. And Fredo apparently is tired. It's alright, Fredo. You can go to bed soon. Call it a night. Thank you, Clandox, for leaving the social links. Kato says, blah, I just got the settler running for a chicken encounter, never saw that one before. A nomad, I would go for Strangler power armor, but the Gorse weapons and the T65 trained. And yes, as Pat says, please do hit the like button as well. It's always handy to have. Cool, and now the final person explodes, and that is all good. Dalton says, I hope if we get to fight Brotherhood of Steel, I can use my pulse plasma guns on them. Would be nice to see more of the old school, like, oh, this thing is good against power armor / robots thing happen. A higher river, thank you very much, Mark. You can grind that over and over, it adds up for Raiders. Yeah. I think I found Raiders a tiny bit easier to get in general, although I did side with them as well, which helped. There we go. Ghoul Slayer's Gamer Gun. Yeah, that's a god tier weapon. Oh, and the custom Chemblend just wore off. Made us even more powerful. Okay. It's the best gamma gun. Like, look at this thing. This thing is so good. It's level 35 as well. It's not even top tier level. Man. All that damage those ghouls will take. David says, I found that trying to play different builds can be hard because you're going against your personal tendencies. Playing a sneak build and changing to a tanky large gun build creates in a crisis. I got used to it. Like, before 76, I was primarily a build and challenge run channel, which meant playing a lot of different builds all the time, and it's kind of what I go for. I play a lot of different characters in a lot of different games. Torrance says, but what if I already subscribed, like, and hit the bell? I don't know. Nanny says, any news about when Brotherhood update coming? Well, we already know pretty much with the roadmap and community calendar, which I've already covered in previous videos. I can't tell you exactly when right now, but my most recent, no, not most recent, my previous news video talked about fortifying Atlas, which is like prepping for the Brotherhood to arrive. Grimbus is trying to find a viable and fun build that isn't bloodied. Any recommendations? What I'm going with now, this was supposed to be Big Gun's power armor. I forgot that I'm building the tiny gamma gun right now. Pew, pew, pew! No, actual Big Gun's power armor can be quite a lot of fun. I'd recommend this as... Oh, I was too far away to drink that. But yeah, that'd be my recommendation. Mark says, Sarge agreed, raiders were easier, took me forever to get settlers by comparison. So says, T6 is the only thing left for me. Do I want on Edit? No, what else to use for gold on? I gave up on the gold grind quite quickly. There was... I got the Secret Service armor and I was like, well, I'm a rifleman, there's nothing else I want. That was pretty much how it went. They let me just keep my power armor on. See, this is the thing, I did the Far Cry version of this earlier today, and they, like, take your stuff away from you, which makes way more sense than them just being like, oh yeah, this guy can totally just keep everything. In this case, they're literally, like, taking you prisoner, basically, as well. Man, they could have made this better. And if the arena was, like, a repeatable thing, I would have loved that. Like, the arena's, like, one of the big points in Wastelanders where I feel like there was a lot more potential that didn't get used. Okay, are you gonna come down here? Because I've had problems before. Hey! How's actually walking down? No, come on, come on. Perfect. I've had issues before where I've had to, like, wipe everyone out just to get Hal to actually go down there. You never heard the god-tier lead pipe level 1 assassins. So, Hill Schools? Maybe? Okay, this is if you subscribe, liked, and hit the bell and want to do more, join Sarge's Patreon. You can join Patreon as well if you want to contribute financially. It's... that's fine.
Because that's exactly where you're going.
It's fine. Yeah, all my patrons are lovely people. Thank you to all of them. Dang, beat me to it. Try a Gunslinger's build. Gunslinger's a bit more challenging, I'd say. The overall power level's just a bit lower, though. Carlos Ghost, which version of Brotherhood Steel is coming? The xenophobic grab all protect for themselves, or the xenophobic grab all protect for themselves version? I think it might be the latter one, but there's a chance it could be the former, I guess. Man. Okay, let's try and... perfect. Deal with that. And then... skip through this, and then we can call the stream there. Oh, no! He's saying the same thing over and over again. Let's just go. Oh! Thank you very much, Nils, for subscribing. See, someone listened to the whole subscribe thing there. And... there we go. There we go. Gain a bit of Raider rep for that. There's... on top of that, yeah, the Raiders have, like, a few more options in their quests, speech-wise, to gain reputation with them. And I feel it's much easier to lose rep with Settlers as well, from a few of the conversation things. Ooh, Cranberry Meatball Grinder. Got that as a thing. Oh, and there's a Raider either, just blocking the path there. There you go, buddy. You can go through. There we go, siding with Crater as active, which means I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'll be focusing on... oh, are we on... oh no, we literally did this. We've literally done that all at once. So yeah, what we're going to do instead is I'm going to go back to my camp, and I'm going to call it there, because I actually need the bathroom. So I'm going to call it a couple of minutes early, but also a few things late. All of them, says Jade. Carla, probably both. I think we're going to see the birth of the Outcast in the Brotherhood of Steel. I hope they're really, like, bedraggled and kind of worn down Brotherhood. I don't want them to be proper Brotherhood. Anything I can do to help my favourite YouTubers, plus I love the wallpaper. Thanks! I do have a bunch of wallpapers on my Patreon page, as well as the ones that are exclusive to Patreon members. There are Borderlands 2 ones, which are free to everyone, just by going to patreon.com/badcompany-sarge. So if you want some cool Borderlands 2 wallpapers for your computer and your phone, patreon.com/badcompany-sarge. Scroll down a little bit, and they're there to download. And Gerald says, enjoyed watching, have a great evening. Kato, the Care Bear Brotherhood doesn't exist yet. In 76, there's only one option, hardcore. Ted, I'm running a shotgun build, but sometimes I'm lacking range. What weapon type would you guess for Scorch Beast? Just for name Kato, Brotherhood, still whatever it is. I think we'll get both from the later halves. Thank you for the show. Have a good night, everyone. Yes, thank you all for tuning in, watching, all of that good stuff. I'm going to try and get the music playing again. Gonna switch to the Please Stand By, so thank you. Please do hit the like button, make sure you're subscribed and all of that good stuff. You know all the YouTube things, I don't need to tell you. I hope you're all intelligent people and know how YouTube works at this point. As always though, thank you very much for watching. Sarge out.